Hey Greta,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I couldn't get in. I had to download Zoom all over. It said I needed to update it.
Oh, yeah. They've been doing a
Yeah.
lot of that on Zoom. Yeah. So how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, good. So how's
Just
everything
got off
going?
just got off work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look, I'm running. I was like, Lord, I gotta go. Putting on my tennis shoes.
No problem. No
You
problem.
still
How's
in
your
you still in Texas?
Yes, ma'am. I'm still
Oh,
here.
okay. Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm still
Yeah.
here. Yes, ma'am. I'm still here. Yep. So how's everything else going? How's your eating, the walking, and all that stuff going?
Those things are good. Like right now, I'm just so I was kind of disgusted this morning, but I think I know what happened. So I put my other weights. I This morning when I got up, my glucose was a little high. Well, no, when I got up, it wasn't. It was normal. But like two
Mm-hmm.
hours later, I checked it and it was like 176. And I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? So I know I had some coffee this morning and I put that creamer in it. And so I was reading
Mm.
somewhere that some of those, even though they say they don't have sugar in them, they have some kind of ingredient in them that'll
Yes.
make your glucose
Mm-hmm.
go up as if it was just
Mm-hmm.
regular sugar. I said, well, I just be done.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Yep.
I didn't know that, but I just learned that today. And I was like, oh Lord. So, but I got it back down and everything. So I think I'm like, I know I'm not gonna have no more of that creamer because I was using
Yeah.
like half and half or heavy cream.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess I just go back to that. I just can't have I'm gonna probably like buy me some vanilla or cinnamon, the extract if when I want some
Yes.
flavor and add that to
Mhm,
it.
mhm, mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I was like, what the crap is going on? And I was like, something ain't right. I was like, I ain't
Yeah,
even hardly have any carbs. So I'm like, something. Then I was like, well, I'll be darned. So
yeah. Well, at
trial and
least you were
error.
able, yeah, well, at least you were able to, discover what it was, and then that way you can eliminate it. It's one thing to
Yes.
have an issue and don't know how to resolve it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right,
at least
right.
that way, this way you were able to resolve it. So
Yeah.
that's good. So now you
Mhm.
don't have you ain't gonna do that no more. How's your working out been coming along?
I'm gonna leave that mess alone because I drink decaf instant coffee. I like to make me one of those cold coffees,
Mhm,
cold brew.
mhm, mhm, mhm,
So I
mhm.
have one of those, and I use what you think? Let me see, because I use what do you call those things? Hold on, I'll tell you. I use which they say they supposed to be all right. Truvia, the
Oh
stevia
yes,
leaf.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I,
yeah,
I use
yeah.
those. So
Yes, yes. Those are better because
uh,
um even the equal and all that stuff. It actually I was doing research on that because my mom was using equal, and for
mhm,
some reason it's like her I couldn't get her. I'm like it's something that you're doing, but she had been on equal for years, and
mhm.
the doctor never told her that it was an ingredient inside equal that
I
will
think
send her
some of them,
numbers up.
what I've learned just from
Mhm.
dealing with it and trying to heal my body, a lot of them don't even know.
They
It's a
don't.
lot of stuff they don't know.
They don't.
Oh
They
my
don't.
God. It's so much they don't
Yeah.
know. So you have to
No.
take control and, of yourself and
And
research,
that's what
yourself.
exactly. And that's exactly why I research. I spend hours and hours and hours researching because I need to know. And I go to different sources so that I can get information from different sources so I can have something to
Right.
compare it to. You
And
know what
a
I
lot of
mean?
stuff they don't even know.
They don't. Actually, they don't. They really don't. And that's why I don't trust the medication. It's like, y'all don't even know what's in this stuff and you want to give it to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know what's in this. So trust me, I understand it. Even the food is
Yeah.
the same way. I met my husband 18 years ago and I told him that. I said, honey,
Mhm.
I said, I just don't trust the food. He's like, what? I said, I'm serious. I said, I don't know. I said, I just don't because I grew up where we had we had our own food. We grew and harvested our own
Hard.
food.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It went from the ground to the
Yep.
sink to the
Right.
stove.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? All that other stuff going through a
Yep.
plan and being processed and put in the can and all that. Baby, we didn't do. Mm-mm. We ate straight from the
All
ground to the sink to the plan. So,
Like,
so yeah.
infusing fruit and vegetables and stuff. Like, oh God, yeah.
Listen, listen. I don't eat nothing that ain't got no seeds in it. Number one.
Because that's not natural. That ain't normal.
Okay. How you gonna make a
Um,
pineapple strawberry?
with no
How do
seed.
you how do you make a pineapple? How you make a pineapple strawberry?
Right,
You know what I'm saying? How do you
right.
do that? You crossbreed and stuff, girl. I don't trust the food. I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I just
When
don't trust it.
I,
I know I gotta eat.
I quit eating grapes when I started seeing that they didn't have no seeds in it. I kept saying,
Yep.
why am
Watermelon the same way.
I like all the grapes with the seeds? So I quit buying them because I know that's
Yeah.
not natural. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's not natural. It's not natural. And I don't eat any food that doesn't have a seed in it because
right.
only a seed can produce after its own kind.
That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I don't know what you're trying to feed me, but it ain't natural. I can tell you that. Okay. Then you wonder why people going crazy because we don't know what they doing. Anyway, how's your habits been going? Your listen, don't get me started on that. How's your working out going?
I'm there with you. My workout's been fine. The other day I worked out. That was just no, the day before because I missed
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday. So I
Mm-hmm.
just picked up, the next day so that I could
Mm-hmm.
day. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Doing good. I had to go back in there. I was like, oh gosh, she told me to incorporate the other parts and do
It's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
first.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. And once you get into a habit of doing it, then you'll be able to just flow with it. How's your sleeping? Has your sleeping improved?
I slept pretty good last night. The night before, I just had last night. I had to see. I like sports, so I be up trying to watch them basketball games.
Mm,
I had to make myself lay down last night. So last night I laid down. It was like midnight, and I was like, okay, you got to start calming down. So I didn't get up again until like five. I think it was five something, like 5:05.
okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
I
Okay.
sleep. Yeah, it's
Okay.
better.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So
Well, and that takes time, but at least you're still working on it and just being aware of, that you need to do it.
yeah,
So that's the most important thing. The awareness is the most important thing because that's how you change your habits by being aware of the habit that you need to change. So now with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna do squats, lunge, and the kettlebell swing. I don't have a kettlebell here, but I'm just gonna improvise and use my daughter's weights. And I also have a band when I do the squats. I don't know if
okay.
you had to. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
grab
okay.
kettlebells downstairs. I'll just use my weight this time. My
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
kettlebell
yeah, yeah,
downstairs. But yeah, I
yeah.
got some bands. What I do with them bands? I think everything downstairs. Am I gonna need my mat?
No,
I'll
not
get it.
Today.
Not
No,
today.
no, we're just doing squats, lunges, and kettlebell swing.
Okay. Let me get my let me get my okay. There's a kettlebell. I think I took them upstairs. Yeah, I took them upstairs.
And
All
I
right.
have well, I've had this injury for a few years now. I have a hip flexor injury, and I
Uh-huh.
think the drive because usually when I drive down here, my husband and I we switch up, and I've made the whole trip by
Oh
myself. So I
yeah.
think that all the sitting and just not really like taking the breaks that I should have. So my hip flexors
Mhm.
start acting up. So I'm not gonna be doing the whole
Okay.
complete thing, but I'm gonna show you how we do it, and then we can go ahead and get the yeah,
Okay,
honey.
we
I'm
can
gonna tell
go
you.
ahead and get started because I don't
Yes,
remember
ma'am.
where I put my
No
because I
worries
put them to
because
the side, my bands.
yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
that
But you'll
they
have it on
probably
the
downstairs. Okay.
yeah, yeah, but
All right.
you'll have it on the video. I want to make sure you can see me. So we're gonna start off with the squats and you can just use the weight because I'm just using the weight. And so when you do find your bands, I just put it on and then we're gonna do 3 sets of 10.
Okay.
All right. Can you see me good?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now with the bands, you're going to feel a little bit more resistance when you're doing the squats. It's going to feel different when you're doing them now, and when you put the bands on, you're going to feel it different. So because it's more resistance, which is good because you're going to feel it more in your butt.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And that's why you want to feel it in your butt. All right, let's go. Second set. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so have you been able to get your days down as far as your working out? Have you been able to kind of like work that into your schedule?
Yeah, I mean, I like lifting 3 times a week. So
Mm-hmm,
I make sure I put a day in between it and just go for it.
Okay. And you're still walking in between that though, right?
Yeah.
Good
I
deal.
do.
All right. Okay, good. All right, last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. All righty. Good deal. And the lunges, I know I have 8 pounds on here, but you may want to start off just doing lunges without the weights.
Okay.
Only because you want to kind of get used to doing doing the lunges. And I'm going to do the forward lunges this week. And then next week, I'm going to do the backward lunges because I want you to be able to see the difference. It has the same effect. It's just that to me, and I always do the backward lunge, which is like this, because it's less strain on my knee. That's why I do the backwards one. But the front one.
We'll get me a chair because I don't want to fall.
Yeah. Okay, look. You see me holding on, honey? You see me holding on? and the thing is that it's also good to help you with your balance. But again, until you get used to doing them, I would say just use a chair for your balance so that way you don't lose your balance. And the weights aren't like really that important. That's just if you want to like get more bulk, more lean. But this is good too. And you can do these with the bands on too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna show you the front ones this week, and next week I'm gonna show you the backwards ones. And then you can decide which ones you don't have to do both. You can if you want to, but and then you can also do them walking too. I don't really do the walking lunges, but if you got a big area in your house and you can walk around the living room, then you can just walk around and do the lunges.
Okay.
With the band on your leg. Because it definitely helps if that's what you want to do. But once you get through this, and you can just kind of work with it, tweak it to whatever it is that works for you. This is the basic right here, and you could take that and branch out with it and dress it up or do whatever you want to do with it. But you'll have the basics. So we're gonna do 10. So actually, when you do lunges, it's gonna be actually 10 each leg. Well, let's do 5 each leg because that's gonna be a total of 10. So we're going to use the right leg as the first one. And then when we get to 2, we're going to be back on the right leg again. So you'll see what I mean. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, you can squat low.
4.
Yeah, fell over at that low right now anyway.
5. Last one. It's okay, but sweetie, believe me, it takes time. Just go at your pace, because every time you do it, you're gonna see that you're gonna get better and better at it. This is just the foundation right here, and the more you do it, the better it's gonna get.
Okay.
So it's all good. That's why I said no. We might not want to do 10. We want to do 5. 5 each leg still equals 10. But I really just want you to be able to see the lunges itself. Okay, let's do the second set. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Last one, 5. And I also recommend that you probably don't do it with the bands on either, because the resistance, and it'll probably make you more sore. So do the lunges without the band. Once you get, I would say probably like after 2 weeks or something,
Okay.
then you can add the bands.
Yeah, because everything popping right now. Keep hearing.
Yeah. But again, this is just the foundation, and you're gonna have the tools, and you could just build on this, because the thing is that when you don't know what to do, you don't have nothing to build on.
Yep. That's true.
So now you got something to build on. Look, now you really ain't gonna have no excuse, girlfriend.
That's right.
You really ain't gonna have. That's right, because once you held accountable for that information. So hey, you asked for it, so now you're getting it. So now you're gonna be held accountable, and I'm gonna be checking to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So let's get this last set in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. Woo! All right. Good deal. Yeah, you're gonna feel that, especially in your quad muscles. That's where you're gonna feel it right here. You shouldn't feel it too much, but make sure you're drinking plenty of water, because these are the muscles that will give you the cramps right here.
Okay.
And you don't want to be waking up in the middle of the night with a cramp with a Charlie horse in your leg.
Okay.
Because believe me, it don't feel good. Okay. So all right, we're gonna do the kettlebell swing. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All righty. Yep, you're gonna feel that in your shoulders and your back, and of course your tush. You're gonna feel it there too. And the other thing I wanted to bring to your attention, when you're doing these exercises, try to be aware of holding in your abs, not holding your breath, but just holding your abs in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's and the more aware you are of it, and the more you hold them in when you're exercising, you're just shaping them too, because they're forming while you're holding them tight. So when you're exercising, just be aware mentally of your abs and make sure that you're holding them in, because that's going to help you to keep your back straight too and keep your form. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. All righty, one more set and you'll be all done.
Give me a drink of water.
Yes, I need some too. You wouldn't think this little bitty, it ain't even that much, but just the movement of it still gets your heart rate up though.
You ain't kidding, that is what you get, because I'm over here breathing.
Yeah, people don't understand it don't take much, really it doesn't. I mean, just this little bit right here. I mean, this ain't a whole lot, but guess what? It's making an impact if you be consistent with it. That's the key right there. All right, last set. Let's get it in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Woo! Good deal. All righty. So you will incorporate these 3
Okay.
with the other ones that you did. Because eventually what's going to happen, you're going to work yourself up to, and I guess it depends on what time of the day you do it, but you're going to eventually work your way up to, when you incorporate all these, it's going to be like an hour-long workout.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the whole thing. It's like, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. And by the time you finish doing this, you're going to have your whole hour workout in, a whole hour.
Okay.
And yeah. So, and that's the goal, but I want you to just keep
I do them all
incorporating.
the same day, right?
Yes, because the goal is for you to do, and once you get into a habit of exercising, then if you want to split up the days and say, well, today I'm just going to do upper body, tomorrow I'm going to do lower body, but develop the habit of working out first before you start to go to dividing up the workouts. I would strongly suggest that you do that. So incorporate, even if it has to be, even though on here it says 3 sets. So even if you did 2 sets of everything, just so you can get everything in the hour, because you've got to realize you're putting everything together. Right now, we're just doing it individually.
Yeah.
But when you put everything together, it'll be different. So even if you have to do 2 sets of each one of these, and again, you're gonna spend about an hour easy.
Okay.
That's good. So, and that's really what you want to do. You want to work yourself up to an hour. When you incorporate all these things together, and we got 1 more week to go. When you incorporate this last week with what you've already done, that's going to give you a full hour workout.
Oh, awesome. That's good. That's good.
That was the key, was to get you to that point. And then once you get to the point where you're getting comfortable with the weights and you're not feeling, you'll know it, because it's like an invisible wall. Your body will just automatically let you know you got to increase. You'll just know it. But even though I did send you kind of like a schedule on when you should be increasing, because usually like after a certain amount of days, you need to increase your reps or increase your weight. But I put that on your plan there, so that way you'll know. But everything is going well. We got 1 more week, and just keep working on that sleep, because everything else you seem like you got under control.
Yeah, I gotta get that sleep down. I get that sleep down. I'm gonna sleep.
Woo!
Boy.
Yeah, honey, you get that down, you're gonna be really good, really good. I mean, everything is affected by our sleep. Yeah, your whole body, everything is gonna be, and it's gonna help your numbers too. That's the other thing. It's really gonna help your numbers.
Yeah.
I will, once this video uploads, I will send it over to you.
Okay, darling. I appreciate it.
All right. Listen, you have a great day, and we will be scheduled for Tuesday. Is Tuesday gonna be good for you?
Yeah. Back on Tuesday.
4:30. Okay, 4:30. Awesome. See you on Tuesday.
Good. All right.
Have a great week. Happy Mother's Day. All right. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.